Hey guys, what's going on? Jeb here, and in today's video, I am going to be giving you my Ethereum price prediction, and I'm going to be going over a ton of different technical factors going into the Ethereum price right now. We're going to talk about the correction that we saw this morning, and we're going to be talking about where I think that Ethereum is going and why. We have a lot to cover in today's video, so we're not going to hold off any longer. Without much further ado, let's go ahead and dive right on into it. Boom. So guys, Ethereum was in a consolidation pattern over the last couple of weeks here, as we can see on its daily chart. It has actually broken bearish out of this consolidation pattern. Over the last 24 hours, we have pulled back from $2,250 to where we sit right now at $1,940. This is a very important level on Ethereum because it actually constitutes strong support for your alpha altcoin. Ethereum had finally found resistance at the end of February earlier this year, sitting right around $2,000, and then also set resistance at one point and support at one point around $1,900 flat. And in this case, Ethereum is actually pulling back to that level right now. You guys can see that on candle wicks just a couple of hours ago, Ethereum pulled all the way down there and we found support. Ever since then, Ethereum has been in a strong downtrend. Ever since the 7th, of June, Ethereum has been pulling to the downside. Now the question is Ethereum going to break below this level of support at $1,900, or is Ethereum going to continue to bounce? Is it going to bounce or is it going to crash? That's the question on the table. So if we look out to the daily chart, we will find that Ethereum right now is actually pretty bearish. If we look at our moving averages, you guys are going to see that there's also a convergence of support sitting right here at $1,900 on the 200 daily simple moving average. Ethereum's 200 daily simple moving average has historically shown to be critical support levels, as we saw in the previous bull market back over here and earlier on last year. We are currently sitting right above that, and if we break below that, there's good reason to believe that we might head quite a bit farther to the downside. If we look at our oscillators, we can also see that Ethereum has been bearish for the last 5 days. We had a bearish cross on MACD, and RSI is now pulling back to one of its lowest levels in the last month, sitting at 34. One of the final things I want to mention to you is that volume is pretty freaking low. Now, there is a big red volume candlestick today, but that isn't exactly encouraging to the bulls, as this large red candlestick here on Ethereum indicates that Ethereum is probably very strongly bearish at the moment. But it's not all bad. Here's what I want to remind you guys of. There are always going to be reasons why we should be fudding and why we should be freaking out and bearish on cryptocurrency. At the end of the day, what matters is the fundamentals. The technicals are important. That's why we read them every day here on the channel, but the fundamentals are what drive long-term price action. So make sure you keep that in mind when I come in and tell you that I think we're actually going to be dropping even more. Based on what I'm seeing on the chart, there is a strong level of support sitting on Ethereum at roughly $1,540. We see that there was support found here on the 25th of March. We can also see that there was trading around this zone at the end of February. We also saw highs and lows at roughly $1,525 to $30 back in late January and early February of this year. If Ethereum breaks this support level, which at the moment I'm inclined to believe it will, I think we're going to find support down here around $1,500. That would be nearly a 67% retracement from all-time high, and here's why I think that's actually a very good thing. Number one, if you're an investor, this gives you an even lower opportunity to buy in to prices that you missed out on if you didn't buy in earlier this year. And number two, it means that we're finally shaking out all of the weak hands that bought in on FOMO during the altcoin hype that we saw earlier on this year. Many of those people were inevitably going to leave whenever a major correction happened. And now that a major correction is happening, guess what? They're selling. Don't be fooled by the price action. The institutions are going to be buying in down here. They want to see the price crash because they want to get cheaper Ethereum and Bitcoin. I don't want you missing an opportunity like this because you're caught up in FUD. So yes, I do think that Ethereum is probably going to drop another 10 to 15% over the next 2 weeks, but I'm very bullish on Ethereum, especially if Ethereum 2.0 manages to finally launch on time, which is definitely up in the air, but hopefully it will, and if 1559 comes out and starts to help with some of these fees being very unpredictable on your favorite altcoin platform. So guys, that is my opinion on Ethereum. I'd love to hear your take in the comment section down below. But before I go, I do want to remind you guys that the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy is on sale right now. In fact, it is on sale through midnight Thursday of this week, because on Friday, we're going to be uploading the first of 10 new videos to the Academy, and that is going to come with a price increase on the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy. It will be jumping from $349 to $399, but until Thursday, if you use coupon code THANKYOU which you can find in the description box down below, you will get $40 off, and you will never see this price again. So if you want to join CT2A and join our 4,000 students who have been learning how to do technical analysis for the last 2.5 years through our platform, make sure to sign up down below. There's a full 14-day money-back refund guarantee if you decide it's not for you. And if you type in CT2A into Google, you will find a ton of 5-star reviews of people that have experienced it and say it is worth every single penny. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to like the video and also consider following us on social media at CryptoJeb over on Instagram and Twitter, and at CryptoJeb Official on TikTok. We're getting very active over there, posting almost once a day. But anyway, guys, that is going to wrap it out for today's video. Before I go, though, I do just first want to thank each and every single last one of you for watching, as always, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Oh, I got a real good feeling.